4K. All right. What's good? We are live.
Yes.
And let's check this one, because if it's really gonna stick in 4K, that's what's up. What's up, Errol Hart? Thanks for joining.
Hey,
Floyd
Errol
Hill,
Hart.
thanks for joining. We got Craig Allen in the building, CP in the building. All right, let's see. Go live on Instagram. Okay, let's check and make sure everything is good on Facebook right quick before we get into this conversation. Y'all stick around. We're gonna have a good time. You said what?
Nope. I see it now. I didn't see it at first.
Oh yeah, take a little second for it to pop in. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right. TikTok is in the building. Thank y'all for joining. All right, let's see if everything. All right, look good, sound good.
All right.
Kim like, all right. All right.
All right.
Okay, let me see here. All right, let me go to, I think we should be good. Okay. Kim, are you ready to get this show on the road?
I am ready.
That's what's up. We got a lot of people jumping on TikTok. Rock with us, roll with us. We're gonna have a good conversation, all right? We got some people joining us on Instagram. We got Tone Robinson is in the building. Thanks for joining, Tone. Y'all come on and let's have this good conversation.
Yes.
As always. This is Quit for What if this is your first time joining us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we have conversations that are geared towards people that are pursuing their passions and may have felt like giving up at some point in time, right?
Right.
So it's called Quit for What, and we give you, tools to keep it going, right? And it's not just tools for y'all to keep it going, it's tools for us to keep it going as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what we're here to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Does that sound good, Kim?
Sounds good.
Sound good. All right. All right. So, let me go ahead and start the conversation like I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You ready?
Let me sit up.
You ready? You want to sit up? Go ahead.
I feel like I'm not sitting
do what
up.
you got to do, Kim.
I feel like I just
You
kind of
good?
slid down.
Little slouching a little bit.
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt like I was slouching.
You're comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was an
It
uncomfortable.
was
comfortable.
uncomfortable. Okay.
Yeah.
Might have started, your back started hurting a little bit, little neck hurting.
It was like I felt like I was
You were sliding. Yeah, we don't want you to do that. All right.
And to sit up,
Cool.
correct your
All right.
posture.
That's it. So yeah, y'all, thanks for joining. What's going on, Skies ASMR? Yeah, that's it right there. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Sky.
All right, Kim, you ready?
Yes.
All right. What's up, people? Welcome to Quit for What. I'm your host, Ramon Jamal.
And I'm Kim B.
Kim B is in the building, y'all.
Yes.
And we're gonna have a good show as always. You gotta claim it, Kim.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Speak it into existence.
That's it. Bring it to fruition. Ain't heard that word
That's
in a
my
minute.
favorite word.
That's your favorite word, fruition.
Yes.
Speaking of words, Kim, you got the word of the day for
I
today.
sure do. I got
Okay.
the word for today.
That's right. Skies, it is fun. Stick with us. Share, subscribe, all that. Follow us.
Yes.
This is it. You know what I mean? Good times. All right.
Yes.
All right. What you got, Kim?
Well, today, word of the day is quixotic.
Quixotic.
And that is Quixotic.
Okay.
Quixotic.
Okay.
All right. So the definition is exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical.
I want you to read that one more time.
Okay.
Give me that one more time.
The definition is exceedingly idealistic, unrealistic, and impractical.
Okay. Cool.
There's a usage for this too.
Let's do it.
While a quixotic vision can inspire a team, entrepreneurs must balance idealism with, why do I always put words in here?
That's what it's about. We need these words that you can't pronounce, baby.
Pragmatism.
Pragmatic.
See, look.
Okay, let's go. You heard what she said.
To ensure sustainable growth. Pragmatism.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it was. But the word is quixotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We got Skies. Thank you. I see you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hey,
Greatly appreciate
Sky.
You said
Yes.
Sally can't stay for long because I'm about to eat dinner. That's right.
I hope you eating
Dinner
something
is
good.
important. Dinner is important.
Yes, it is.
That's it. All right. So I'm gonna try to think like, do I understand the word, right? So is it like, okay, you wanna dream big, you wanna think big, you wanna think outside the box maybe, but you don't wanna like go off the rails with it.
Right.
Is that kind of
Right.
because what did it say? Did it say
It said-
a child or something? What did it say?
No, it said exceedingly idealistic, and then it said unrealistic and impractical.
Right, but what about the
It says while quixotic vision can inspire a team.
a team?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you said a team. Inspire a team. Keep
No.
going. What-
Entrepreneurs must balance the idealism with pragmatism
Okay,
to ensure sustainable growth.
right. I think that's like pragmatic. Yeah. So yeah. So it's like, go ahead. What you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, I think it's just, to me, to sum it up, it's like kind of like dream but be practical at the same time.
Right. Yeah. It's like, don't go off the rails, but kind of like, what I'm saying, you can ride the rails.
Right.
You can ride them, but
just don't fall off.
don't go off the rails. You know what I'm saying? You might get hit by that other train
Right.
that's coming because you was like, you know what I mean? You went too far.
A double whammy.
Yeah, you went a little bit too far. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All right, cool, Kim. I like that word.
Yes, that was a good one.
That's a good word of the day.
Mhm.
All right. So, y'all, on today's episode of Quit for What, we are going to discuss practical examples illustrating the impact of rebranding and continuous innovation in business. Okay. So everybody who's watching, is there, somebody out there that, is an entrepreneur looking to get started in entrepreneurship? You own a business, you know what I mean? Like any of that. Drop a 1 in the comments.
Yeah.
How about that? Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
that.
get some
drop
ones.
let's drop a 1. You know what I mean? In the comments. Yeah. So just want to get an idea. But anyway, this is, we're talking about rebranding and continuous innovation in business. Okay. All right. I like that. Sky's Limit said, I think it's NGL that might mean not gonna lie. This is calming. It's like that ASMR, huh? This is I like that. That's cool. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So, the rebranding examples. I'm about to go through a list of examples and then the impact, okay?
Okay.
And then we're gonna have some discussion on these points. All right, you ready, Kim?
Yes, sir.
The first one is a big one. Okay, we talking about Apple here. Okay,
Yeah.
not the food or the fruit or whatever. We talking about the company.
Yes.
Apple. All right. So this says Apple in 1997. Okay, the example is Apple's shift from Apple Computer to simply Apple, reflecting its expansion into consumer electronics beyond computers. Okay. So you get that, right? So they went, beyond computers and got into consumer electronics. You know what I mean? So like, you think like back then, computers was like at your job, you know what I'm saying? For businesses and stuff like that. And then they started, getting into people's homes and whatnot. They became more affordable,
Right.
or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they have other devices and stuff that I know that they put out there, which is referencing Apple. Okay, so the impact on doing this was this rebranding aligned with product innovations like the iPod and iPhone, helping Apple become a tech giant. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first thing I noticed is they kind of like pigeonholed themselves by calling themselves Apple Computer. And then they dropped the computer and just
Called it
called
Apple.
themselves Apple. So
Brand.
yeah. So what you think about that, Kim?
I like that.
Yeah. So it's like you got a name, and it's like I said. I think saying computer kind of like, okay, y'all just do computers. You know what I mean? But dropping that computer and just saying Apple, made it to where they can branch off into other things, and that's what they did.
Yeah. I was just there thinking, like, what would Steve Jobs be thinking if he could see the development of something he started in his garage.
Oh yeah, I mean, he lived long enough to see that it,
like,
you know what I'm
that's
saying,
crazy.
that it took off the way it
And
did.
it's huge.
Oh, for sure.
Man.
It's super big. Hey, look, it's so big, y'all, that I watched this video earlier today. It was hilarious, right? So there was this dude on like the, you know what I'm saying, he was on the street, right? Like as an Apple rep, okay? So he had a table set up. He had like an Apple t-shirt on. And there was this lady behind the camera, and she was interviewing people, and she's like, oh, so are you into Apple products? And people was like, oh yeah, I'm into Apple products. I love Apple, right? So they was like, okay, so you heard of the new 16, and we have a rep here that's about to show you the new 16. But what they're gonna do is transfer everything off of your phone to this new device so you can actually use it like you would normally use your phone, right? So the lady is keeping them occupied by interviewing them, and they gave the guy the phone. If you look past the dude that she interviewed, and it was more than one person, but you look past the person that she interviewing, you can see that the tech was just wiping their phone off and changing the case and giving it back to him. They didn't see that happen.
Oh, wow.
Then she was like, oh, so what do you think? Oh, it's a lot more snappier than it used to be. Oh, I love this. Blah, blah. You know what I mean? And at the end of it, she was like, that's your phone. So that goes to let you know that it's a lot of this stuff is just in your head.
Right.
Because they done set themselves up to be that big. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. He thought he had the new phone.
He thought he had
the same exact
It was the same.
phone.
It was their phone. Because they was like, okay, now what do you think about the clarity? What do you think about this snappiness of it? You know, go to your pictures and let us know what you. Oh, they look so much clearer on this one. Oh, it's so much faster. It was their phone. And the funny part is, the lady was like, what would you think if we let you keep it? So anyway, y'all,
there comes the dinger. Right
it just
there.
goes to show they are that big to where you can be fooled just by a conversation and a little, behind the scenes trickery. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Yeah.
And also I thought about, if you have, a brand and it's a name, there's nothing wrong with dropping a part of that name,
right?
To reinvent yourself, to be able to get into different, different areas in business.
I was thinking about that too.
Right. Yeah.
For myself.
For yourself? Okay then, Kim.
Yeah.
That's what we're here to do. It ain't just for y'all.
Yes.
It's for us too, right?
Yes.
Okay, that was a good one. All right, Kim. This next one is Dunkin'. Okay. This is 2019. So when you hear Dunkin', what you think about?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. Okay.
Yes.
So the example is Dunkin' Donuts rebranded as Dunkin' to focus on beverages and faster service. Okay. The impact of that was sales increased and the brand's image as a coffee-centric company became more prominent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny because now that you're seeing this and things have changed and you didn't really notice the rebrand until it's brought to your face like, oh yeah, it did used to be called Dunkin' Donuts and now it's just called Dunkin's.
Right.
And then the only reason why I can visualize it because some of them have the Baskin Robbins next to it, so it'll say Dunkin's, and then so yeah, they don't even use that anymore.
That's it.
The donuts part.
The donuts part. They dropped the donuts part. They still got donuts, but they just dropped it and just called it Dunkin'.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see Skies did put a 1. So Sky's got a business. I don't see nobody else put a 1 if they are entrepreneur or whatnot. Sky might have jumped off, but we appreciate you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but Dunkin' just they dropped the donuts. And they're just Dunkin', but they wanted to focus on beverages and faster service. You know what I mean? So, and this was 2019. That's not that long ago.
That's not that long ago.
It
feels like a long time ago.
But that was
not that long ago.
Yeah, but you know what? I think about it. I'm like, okay, so did they look at Starbucks and it was like, hold up, we might, because I don't know how long Starbucks been around, but if you see that like the coffee wave is coming, and you like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if that played a part in their rebranding, right? But it worked for them.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I'm saying? So, and you even dropping donuts, you still knew it was Dunkin' Donuts.
They kept the colors. That's how
You know what I'm saying? Is that what well, I'm just saying.
That's Dunkin'.
Right. I'm saying the brand is still, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I say Dunkin', you said donuts. So even though they dropped the donuts part, you still.
Yeah, because we knew it as originally as Dunkin' Donuts.
Yep. That's it. Yep. Kids born after 2019 would not know.
They would
that it was
not.
It used to be Dunkin' Donuts. You could tell that story.
Man.
I remember.
It's a lot of stuff people don't know.
All right. Let's get on to this next point here. This one is Old Spice. Okay. This is in 2010. The example is Old Spice rebranded with a humorous modern marketing campaign. Okay. Targeting younger men. I'm gonna read that again. Old Spice rebranded with a humorous modern marketing campaign targeting younger men. The impact was the campaign revitalized the brand, leading to a 125% increase in sales within a year.
In which they did, because I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember Old Spice changing.
Yeah.
And they had a comedian, the one, Dion Cole,
but
yes.
but before that, they had the one dude, the muscle dude, that be making his chest bounce and all that, and you don't remember the Old Spice, the bald-headed dude on the Old Spice commercials?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh yeah, he was like playing the drums like with his chest or something, but I forget his name. But they went to more like humorous, like they said, the silly stuff. Now the dude you talking about is the current person that's doing it. Yeah, but previous to that, it was
I
old
remember
boy.
them changing. They ended up doing like body washes. You remember Old Spice used to come in a funny looking bottle.
Now, okay, so Priscilla said Terry Crews. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember. You're right.
Yeah.
Scylla.
Right.
You're right.
Right. And then Lena in the building.
Hey, Lena.
And this the wifey. She said, "Babe, you're right. Dunkin' took the idea from Starbucks before they were known for donuts." Okay. Yeah. I think before they was, you know what I'm saying? So, but they caught the wave and was like, we gonna get in on this.
Right.
So I would say there's nothing wrong with catching the wave and getting in on this.
I'm catching the wave.
You know what I'm saying? Look, it made me think about, individuals who have businesses or whatever. Hey, this podcasting thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Catch the wave.
Right. Get on.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But speaking of Old Spice, listen, that you would get roasted when I was young, like when I was a kid. Oh, you got an Old Spice,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You would get roasted for wearing Old Spice.
Let me tell you, I remember my dad had Old Spice and Brute. Yes.
Brute is brutal. Not that brute. You like?
Did you bathe in it?
You like that was them bottles you just poured in your hand and you see them be like,
right?
That brute.
And then you hear somebody go, like, "Did you drink it or did you put it on?"
No, he burnt his skin. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? That brute though. Quit playing. Don't do that. You come to school smelling like brute or Old Spice.
Don't do that.
It's over for you. You might as well go home.
But it doesn't even smell. They have gotten so much better since then.
Right.
They got this one called Swagger. It smells pretty good.
Look at the name too. You know what I'm saying? They trying to appeal to younger men.
Yeah.
Like I said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The way they got the thing, the layout on the thing. I know what you're talking about.
Hold on, y'all. Let's get some of these comments. Lena said, "Brute is it. My dad still got a bottle." I know that's right.
Is it the green bottle?
Look, it's just alcohol now. It don't even got a smell to it. It's just straight alcohol. And then Priscilla said, "Smell you before they see you."
Yes.
I know that's right. Hey, listen.
Man.
You wear some Brute, they might change your name to Brutus. Here come Brutus. That ain't even your name. You just They smell you before they see you.
That's a shame. That's how strong that was.
Oh yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get off of the Old Spice and get on to this next company, which is McDonald's.
McDonald's,
Mickey D's. Okay. So this is it says the 2000s. Okay. The example is McDonald's shifted its focus from fast food to healthier options with new menus and modernized stores. The impact is this change helped the company appeal to health-conscious consumers and remain competitive. Okay. I know Kim giving me the side eye, and I was trying to read it without like any like fluctuation in my voice or my facial expression. But at the same time, okay, I would have worded this differently. Like it says they shifted, it shifted its focus from fast food to healthier options. Okay, so okay, they got salads. They do got salads.
What McDonald's got?
They got
salads.
They do got salads.
I have not seen a salad on McDonald's menu.
Somebody
I don't know how long.
They got salads. They got them when you get the Happy Meal. They got them apples, them apple slices. No.
That's for the babies.
I know. They got smoothies. They do got smoothies too.
And that's one healthy option,
right?
But let's just be clear: what's in the smoothie?
Okay, but I'm just saying it just basically is saying that they did implement or add some things to get on the radar of people that are health conscious, right?
Well, they did add the smoothie and the apples, but that is the only two items that I know. Oh, and a chicken sandwich.
They got salads though. You remember we did the podcast with Brian Piranha? And he was talking about is it the Egg McMuffin or one of them?
Oh, yeah, he did talk about the Egg McMuffin, but that's been around forever, though.
But I'm just saying, though. So they got items that people that are health conscious, you know what I'm saying? They like, okay, it's okay for me to eat this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, but.
I guess if you like all that.
Right. So here's the thing that popped in my head, right? You health conscious, right? Mm-hmm. But you took away the playground for the kids. You know what I'm saying? You remember they used to have the playgrounds on the side?
You still have it.
Man, they don't got no playgrounds no more. They done.
Yes, they do.
Somebody
Burger
help
King
me.
Do.
Somebody help me.
McDonald's do. It just
What
depends
McDonald's
on which one you go to.
It said they modernized their their stores. And
maybe they did. Maybe they took them out.
When the last time you done been to McDonald's and seen
I have not been to McDonald's in forever.
Well, listen. At least the kids could eat the Happy Meal and go play burn off some of that.
You could.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I guess the burgers make. Okay. We're talking about McDonald's
and rebranding.
And rebranding.
Hey, listen, they're a big brand, and they are implementing some items that will, bring health conscious people their way. At times.
There was a wave of different restaurants at one point that were starting to do healthy. I remember Kentucky Fried Chicken, you had McDonald's, because Oprah did a thing, and for those that remember, when they were doing the rotisserie chicken, like their baked or rotisserie chicken that they had, it was really good.
Okay.
But then they stopped selling it because that was a healthier option, but she bought everybody. You just went online and downloaded the coupon and took it to your nearest Kentucky Fried Chicken, and you got the meal.
Okay.
But it was a healthier version of the meal instead of having fried chicken.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but either way, it is thinking outside the box to bring more customers your way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, rebranding, making changes, making adjustments. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, catch the wave. All right. So the next one is Burberry. Okay. And this again is in the 2000s. The example is Burberry moved away from its association with lower class fashion to focus on luxury and heritage. The impact was the company repositioned itself as a premium brand, leading to significant revenue growth. Okay. And that's Burberry. Okay. So thinking back, and it says a lower class fashion, right?
That's where my brain went to.
What are we talking about here?
Like with that, what does that mean?
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, okay, this is crazy to think about, but I would say they just probably just changed the pricing and stuff like that, and then redesigned, made it a little more high end or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They stopped selling in Kmart and put it in Kaufman's.
I don't think it was
Macy's.
right. Went from Kmart to Kaufman's. Hey.
Or maybe Sears, and then they probably just went into like a higher end store.
I never purchased.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I never purchased that brand. You know what I'm saying? But again, here we go with knowing that it is possible and it's okay to go a different direction to bring a different, clientele your way.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Okay, I got a prime example. All right. I saw this barber. He started off cutting some cutting hair for like $50. We're just gonna round it to 50. He started cutting hair for 50, right? Not 50, like 50 Cent the rapper. I mean $50. Okay.
Right.
And he started upping his prices. Like, I don't know if it was like after a year or two or whatever, he went up to like 75, right? He lost some people, but he kept quite a decent amount of people. Right? After that, he went up to $100. He might have lost a couple, but he kept enough people to where he was still making around the same amount that he was making when he was, charging 50. Right? Now he up to like 150 per cut. And he said his goal, I think by the end of this year or next year, is to hit $200 a cut.
He must be the coldest.
Okay, he got to be good, but look at what he's doing though.
Yeah,
he upping his prices, which, if you got to be good, like you said, he gonna keep those people that's looking at that as being, like beneficial for them because, first of all, he cut good. Secondly, it's more exclusive because, you don't gotta like wait in this long line to get your hair cut.
Right.
Because if you paying $150, I'm getting in at the time. Listen,
right. And it makes sense.
I'm on the books.
Because a lot of people like me, if you have a good hairstyle, and my hairstylist, if you have somebody that's good, and even because their prices have gone up, but I still remain going. I'm still going. I've been going for over 20 years.
Yeah.
You're gonna go.
You gonna go.
$200 a night. You gonna go. Why? Because you're in good hands and they know what they doing.
They ain't gonna jack you up.
Right. So sometimes it's not always about how much it costs. It's the quality or the type of service you receive.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The quality, I would say, if it ain't like high end to begin with, but if you start rating your prices, you better be getting better at whatever that thing is. Right.
Like he was. Yeah. He obviously had a skill, probably started off at a certain point. Yeah. And as he began to grow, he already has a clientele. And like you said, he might have lost a few, but his consistent people who, they stayed. And he probably grew to more and more and more. I do think that I've watched some of those barbering videos. Yeah. I mean, I actually love watching them because I love the transformations. Yeah. That you got to be skilled to do them transformations.
Oh yeah, them cats is cool.
So yeah, I definitely think it's worth it.
That's their craft. That's their craft. All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna get on to the next topic here, and we appreciate everybody who's watching at this moment. You know what I mean? We greatly appreciate y'all. Feel free to chime in at any time. Okay. If you want to add something, you got something to say.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Chime in. All right.
Come on, talk to us.
That's it. Okay. So the next topic is continuous innovation examples. Okay. So you got to continually innovate, especially in today's world. Everything is changing. So new technology, styles of things are constantly evolving. It's constant change. All right. So you got to be able to keep up with the times. All right. So the first one is Amazon. Okay. And they added Prime membership. Okay. The example is Amazon continuously innovates with services like Prime, offering faster delivery and exclusive content. Okay. The impact is Prime membership boosts customer loyalty and revenue through recurring subscriptions.
Actually, that was pretty brilliant what they did. I am definitely on the Amazon train now.
Listen, yeah. So it's like, okay, we're gonna do this Prime thing, and you're gonna get your stuff faster. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you have access to these, I think you get access to the Prime streaming and all that.
Yep.
So you get they did come up on that, right?
Yes.
And then it's not so expensive to where, it's really like, something that's super noticeable when it come out your account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know I had Prime, but the money was coming up. And I'm like, who is this?
Right.
I don't know.
Just one day.
It's like I just, needed something at a time and I did the Prime just to get it quick and I forgot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So them talking about, their revenue being boosted because of this, I believe it for sure.
I mean, we just had something delivered. Brandon, he ordered something on there and it came like the very next day. I remember I was sick and I ordered some stuff and it came within a few hours.
That's it.
Like that was, man.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
You pay for it.
Amazon is it.
All right, we got Crystal King in the building. All right, Crystal said Amazon is essentially the new Apple. They are a world game changer in logistics.
Yes.
Apple revolutionized phones and music and computers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if Crystal was on when we first got going, but we were talking about Apple and how they, went from Apple computers, which was the name, to just Apple. And then, they brought along the iPod, the iPad, the iPhone and all those different things to be more of a consumer product. But yeah, Amazon is, man, listen, think about like the impact of Amazon. Okay. A lot of malls are no longer around. They're no longer with the whole, online purchasing, and I would say Amazon, I'm pretty sure, played a part in that happening, and a lot of stores and stuff. Because if you could just sit in your house and get on your phone and order what you need, I mean, there's people that get their groceries delivered by Amazon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I get it, but I still feel like I'm still one of those type of people that like to go in the store. And it makes it very hard because you mean to tell me I got to wait for a package to come in the mail, then try it on, it don't fit, and then I got to send it back, where when you go in the store, try it on, put it back on the rack if you don't like it.
I feel you. But at the same time, the newer, like the generations, they online ordering. And I say it too. I'm like, man, what if it don't fit? I'll just send it back. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you, but it's going in that direction to where a lot of these places probably gonna be. You know what I mean? All right.
But then if I had an option, Amazon would probably my first one I order from, because all these other little apps that you order off of got fees.
Amazon, you hit that certain.
It's okay. I just get it from Amazon.
Yeah, you hit that certain amount. They like free delivery and all that. They got
exactly.
You. Got
I'm
him.
on it.
Right. Got him. All right. So Crystal brought up another point here. Company. So she said, let's add DoorDash if you haven't talked about it. I don't think DoorDash is on the list, but yeah, DoorDash is a big one too.
It is.
Now, think about this. That's another one. DoorDash has a subscription as well, right? You pay a certain amount, and I guess it's like you get free delivery and stuff like that. But, right? And that's another one that was on my account that I didn't know it was. I just happened to be like, hold up, what's this?
Yeah.
And I think my kids did that.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. I call my boys the DoorDashians. Okay.
They always door dashing.
The DoorDashians. And yes, listen, we got the camera on our porch, and every time I look up, man, there's somebody on my porch taking a picture of a bag. I'm like, man, come on. You know what I mean? The DoorDash.
You got DoorDash, Instacart.
All of
you
them.
know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the company rode the wave.
I do definitely. Now I will. Instacart is amazing because you know, grocery shopping. Sometimes you just be like,
yeah.
it's all day event.
Right. Crystal said, I ordered DoorDash and go pick it up myself to avoid waiting at the restaurant. Okay.
That's true.
Waiting at the restaurant and then waiting for them to bring it to you.
Right.
I know that's right. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get on to the next company here, which is Tesla. Okay. And this is electric vehicles. The example is Tesla innovated by introducing electric vehicles with high performance and long range batteries. The impact is Tesla became the leader in EV technology, disrupting the automotive industry. Okay. So as far as Tesla, I don't think that it is saying this here, but they were not the first company to do electric vehicles. You know what I'm saying? But it's saying that, you know, they introduced vehicles with high performance and long range batteries. So I think, you know, they improved on it, made it better, really brought it to, you know what I'm saying, a point to where people were like, oh, I really want to, you know, get one of these. They made them look slick. They put the basically the iPad looking, you know, the big screens inside of them. And then they just marketed them the way that they did to, you know, take it to that next level, you know. So electric vehicles. What you think about that, Kim?
Yeah.
Kim like, no, I still like going to the gas station and pumping my gas. I like the smell. No, I'm just playing.
No.
You like-
Nah, I mean, well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm sure as time goes on, they're going to continue to perfect it, you know, but it wouldn't be my first choice just yet. But I think it's kind of cool that you can do that. I just rather wait a little while.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I know this is something, I know there's statistics out there that's like, okay, you got a gas powered vehicle versus an electric vehicle. How much money do you save by having that electric vehicle, right?
Right.
But you still got to charge that vehicle up either by having the unit installed at your home to be able to charge it, or, you know, charging stations. And it's a lot of different things that go into it.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like that Cybertruck, but I wouldn't buy it like right now. I would wait like a couple more down the line,
Right.
till they get it together. You know what I'm saying?
You'll
But,
get that together, and then we'll come back around and talk about it.
Yeah, but being more efficient, you know what I'm saying? You think about the, you know, what is it? The emissions and stuff like that from, you know, gas powered vehicles, you know, so it's a good thing, right? Also, them things are faster than like I seen a Cybertruck beat a Porsche. Oh yeah, them things get up. You know what I mean? So let's get to this.
And that's all part of Tesla, right? The truck is
the Cybertruck is Tesla, but there's other companies that are moving towards you know, the electric vehicle. I think one of them is on the list here. We might not get to it, but all right. Let me see. Crystal done said here. And in the U.S., car makers are mandated to introduce an electric model car within a certain amount of years. Ooh. Listen, did you hear mandated, Kim? They're not playing when you mandate something.
Well, if we don't have our hands on enough fuel, we're going to have to go.
Look at you. But
electric.
Hey, but I think that could be a part, but at the same time, like we said, the emissions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it will cut back on a lot of the pollution and stuff that's going on, because a lot of it is from, well, not a lot, but a good portion of it is from everybody has cars.
Vehicles,
So I get it.
That's the mandate. Okay. Lena here said, I remember when we had a heat wave across the country. Oh, and the electric cars shut down. Customers were angry. I know that's right. Customers were angry.
See, there it is.
Listen, there are things that they got to work out. And I think it was mostly in California, I want to say. But I do recall that. You know what I'm saying?
Must have been that time where all those Tesla cars were driving themselves. I'll never forget that movie.
I was about to say, that was a movie, Kim. No, I was playing. Yeah, that was crazy, though. That was crazy. What's up, Vet is in the building. Thanks for joining on Instagram, Vet.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty cool, though.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all for real. If I can get like the next, not the next model of the Cybertruck or the one after that, I get me a Cybertruck. I just like being different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. Yeah.
And I'll wave as you ride by.
Oh, you ain't gonna never want to ride in my Cybertruck?
No.
Yeah, you is. Like, come get me.
No.
All right,
might.
Vet said hello, Kim.
Hey, Vet.
All right, y'all. Let's get on to the next company here, which is Netflix. Okay.
Yes.
So Netflix, and this is streaming. Okay. The example is Netflix shift from DVD rentals to online streaming transformed the entertainment industry. Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Netflix shift from DVD rentals to online streaming transformed the entertainment industry. The impact was this innovation helped Netflix dominate the global streaming market. Okay, so who remembers when Netflix, you just order the DVDs and they would send them to you?
I remember that people could do that, but for some strange reason, I don't remember it being called Netflix.
That's crazy, ain't it? Because I had to look this up. I was like, did Netflix really send DVDs?
I know the Redbox did.
No, Redbox was just that box that was. I thought you had to go to the Redbox.
You do, but they also had it where it.
Yeah. See, that might have been Netflix.
You do
I don't
some
know.
Googling.
And see, Vet even said, wasn't it like Redbox?
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Redbox, there was two ways. You could order it through the mail and they send it to you, or you could go pick it up, from the box.
Right. But again, like I said, I Googled it and it said that Netflix actually did do that. Like they did the, where they would send you the DVDs.
Yeah.
But let's think about what Netflix did, though. Even if they did that, they started doing the streaming. Everybody didn't catch that wave. Like we talked about catching the wave. Everybody didn't catch that wave.
Nah.
You still had Blockbuster and all them Family, what was it?
Family Video.
I think Family Video is still around.
It's still around.
Though. Family Video, like we hold on.
We gonna hold on to them DVDs.
There's still people that like to had a DVD player. You understand me?
Yeah. I got one, but it's real dusty.
Yeah, but they still rocking and rolling, ain't they? I think so.
I hold it as a backup.
A backup.
In case you can't stream one day and the internet go down, you need backup.
Then what you gonna do when them internets go down?
Oh,
you better pull out them DVDs. That said video time.
Yes, video time. Yep.
I ain't gonna lie, I got a drawer full of old movies on DVD. I got a collection. I ain't even opened a lot of them yet.
I think we all used to have hundreds of DVDs, but ask me where they at.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But again, here we go. A company that, saw what was coming, saw what was happening, and they're like, okay, cool. We gonna innovate and switch up to just doing streaming. And get away from the DVD thing, because that's going to the wayside.
Netflix is like one of the number one streaming platforms for.
They up there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because if you ain't think about it, I think YouTube didn't used to do movies. Then they started doing the movies. You could get movies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You sure can.
Yeah. So again, there's nothing wrong with innovating with the times and adding things to your business that can grow revenue. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. The next company we have on the list here is Nike. Okay. Nike. Okay, let me go back only real quick because Lena just said something to me. She talked about my grandmother here. She said, I remember going to Mam's looking for a DVD. Her collection was classic. Oh, my grandmother, y'all, she passed years ago. Them DVDs is still up in that room. And she had the VHS up there too. They still there.
Still there.
They still here. Yeah, she collected movies. Maybe that's where I get it from.
Yeah. I think a lot of people back then did. I mean, especially the VHSs. You find libraries.
Yeah.
Go to people's house. They got a whole library.
Yeah. Oh, but then too, you can take those the VHSs and get them transferred into a digital file,
right,
and everything.
Remember that?
Don't throw your VHSs away. Just go to your local library and get them transcribed into digitals.
But that just goes to show you how things changed.
Oh yeah,
it went from VHS. Like, what did we have before VHS?
It was don't even know before that, but I would say VHS, and then you remember Blu-ray?
Mm-hmm.
You had the Blu-ray disc
Yeah.
that was like big.
Yeah.
You got your Blu-ray player. Them wasn't cheap either. You know what I'm saying? QVC had the Blu-ray players. You can pay as you
Better
go.
quality on your videos.
Right. And then it went to DVD.
Then it went to DVD, and then you had the, like you said, where you could transition your VHS to DVDs. And you know what else?
What's
I'm
up?
gonna take you back.
Okay,
So
let's do
remember
it.
back in the day,
Mhm.
and y'all remember Columbia? Was it was it Columbia, or who was it? You could do the you'll get the little thing in a magazine, and it'd be like 25 cents or something like that. And, 99 cents, and you get like 5 or 6
What, cassettes and CDs? You silly man. Yeah, I do remember that. That's hilarious.
That was before
Look,
Blockbuster.
that was
and all
listen though.
those.
Listen, they would get you though, because that was one of them subscriptions that it was something where they would get you and they would like charge you a grip.
Oh
and,
man.
and you would like ask your parents or something, can I get this? And then they get this big bill
I
for
know
all
I
them.
tried to make up a different name.
See.
They sent it to me.
See, you on some trash.
But
All
I was
right.
young.
Okay.
I was young.
I hope so. All right, y'all. So let me see here. So Crystal is silly. She said, "Hey, what about Tybo workout videos? Game changer." You are correct.
Yeah.
Hey, I Crystal, I think I do have a Tybo DVD in one of my drawers from back in the day. Billy Blanks killed the game
Yes.
with that. You know what I'm saying? So again, what you're doing, you better
Yeah.
think about what's happening and see how you can get in on it. You feel me? So, yeah. Ooh, Priscilla said, "Oh yeah, send them to abandoned houses." Priscilla, don't condone this. Don't condone this nonsense. Listen to this.
She said, "Send it to abandoned houses so you know when to go
Y'all
pick up your
horrible.
package."
Y'all are horrible. All right, y'all. The next one, which I mentioned, is Nike or Nike, however you want to say it. Okay. Self-lacing shoes. Okay. The example is Nike introduced self-lacing shoes inspired by Back to the Future. The impact was innovation in product design helped maintain Nike's cutting-edge reputation in the athletic wear industry. Okay. Have you seen those self-lacing shoes that Nike got? Oh, they got self-lacing shoes. Like you step your foot into them, like Back to the Future, they be like, and just tighten up on your feet. Oh yeah.
No, I've never saw that.
They actually made like the Back to the Future self-tying shoes. Oh yeah, they cost a pretty penny. But think about it though. It's not like a lot of people are buying them, but the fact that they took something from I want to say, is it a pop culture like movie and made it? What did that do for Nike? Everybody was looking at Nike again, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, it brought more attention to their brand. Like it says, innovation in product design helped maintain Nike's cutting edge reputation in the athletic wear industry.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So think about car manufacturers. That just made me think about car manufacturers. They might make a car that's not going to even come to market ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just have it at the car show.
Yeah.
Just to bring people.
They got a lot of cars like that though.
Yeah,
That they'll never see, but they're like exquisite, like exotic
Crazy.
type of cars that you've never seen before, but you only see them on showroom floors. You will never. It's only
Right.
one of a kind.
Like a car show. The crazy part is, I know it's a name for those type of vehicles. Concept. I think it's a concept car, all right? Or a concept vehicle. And what does that do for that brand though? If you are at a car show and you got this crazy car that's made by Ford, right? That's a concept car, but it's like, I'm gonna say it's dope.
Right.
What you gonna do if you at the car show?
I might touch it.
Listen to Kim. I just might touch it. Look, I know it say don't touch, but I might touch it. No, you gonna go see the car.
If I'm there, yeah.
You gonna right? That's what I said. If you at a car show, you gonna go.
I'ma go see
You gonna
the
be like,
car.
man, I want to
But I
go
might
see.
touch it.
I want to go see this car. That, you know what I'm saying? but then that's going to bring you to them and they're going to show you the cars that they, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get to see the cars that you can get by them. Right. So it's a good way to still bring more eyeballs to your brand, right?
That's true.
Right. We got Caesar in the building, said Apple branding. Yep. We talked about Apple for quite some time here, how they went from Apple Computer, which was their name previously, and they dropped the computer part, and then they just kept going with the Apple brand, so they can branch off into other things. Because, like I said, Apple Computer kind of like pigeonholed you into like, oh, you just do computers, and Apple was like, we are Apple. Now we doing iPods, we doing iPhones, iPads. So it was, they were able to rebrand and branch out. Right. So nothing wrong with dropping the part of your name and rebranding in that way to keep it going. So thanks, Caesar, for joining us.
I think when too, like you said, what they do with the cars, they're called concept cars.
Yeah.
I think it's just to keep people interested.
Keep their brand,
to
their
see
name.
what people excited about. What are they going to come up with next?
Right.
Like, what are they really going to put out? And it's nice to see those different type of cars, because you just never know.
And a lot of times they will possibly, if people like certain things about it, they'll put it into like, the cars that are coming to market.
Right. That's what I would think. Like, that they would. That's one way to do it.
So what we need to do, Kim, is equipped for what? Skydive edition. So we gonna skydive. We gonna skydive, and we gonna do the show on our way down. Me and you.
Oh no.
We got to get up high enough to do an hour episode. Hey, Kim,
I would do skydive, but I'm definitely not gonna be focused on the show.
We got to innovate, Kim. We got to stay, stay in people's head like, oh, they doing a skydive episode today. We got to tune in.
I'll just watch them jump out the plane.
Okay, so Caesar asked a question. How do you get your brand known when first starting? Okay, so listen. This is something subscribe to the channel, Caesar, because we talk about stuff like this on a regular basis. We go live every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But all of these devices, all these tools, all these platforms that we have at our disposal, whatever you doing, right? Even like right now, how we doing this podcast, you got everything that you need to get your brand out there, to get brand awareness, right? But you got to be consistent, okay? Consistency is the key.
Yes.
I'm telling you, 100%. You can't just post something once and, not get the result that you wanted and just give up. So that's why this show is called Quit for What, all right? So ride with us, and whatever it is you're trying to do, we're gonna assist you with that. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely important. Consistency is everything.
Yeah. But you gotta get it out there. You gotta get it in front of people for them to be able to see it. And it's, there's no excuses with the devices and everything that we have nowadays, right? No excuse. All right, let me see. Priscilla said, let me see here. I'm bringing this up before I'm reading it. So she said, Theory, I think they do it to collect and sell your name to telemarketing businesses. See, I knew she was gonna say something. Let me get this down from here. No, but
she might have a good point there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's funny though. She said telemarketing. Hey, shoot, everything.
Because think about it. Yeah. How do you get the reoccurring customers to come back?
Well,
you want to tell them about it.
I would think that, especially nowadays, how, what I'm saying, you give your information that says we will not sell your information, this, that, and the other, right? So, I would think that they want to sell their vehicles to you. So if they get your information, they're going to hit you with those, those discounts, or we got a sale going,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what they're going to bombard you with that stuff.
They might have like a private show, like some big event, but maybe it's like exclusive.
Yeah.
If you're on the members VIP list.
Yeah. They're just trying to get you there to sell you but hey.
That's the ultimate goal.
Right. That is it. All right, Caesar, we appreciate you. Okay, y'all, let's go to this. I was talking about these different ways to promote yourself as a brand, right? And I mentioned like all the tools that we have available to us. And right here, we're talking about Google, right? And it says they are implementing AI-powered search. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So the example is Google continuously improves its search engine with AI-driven features like predictive search and personalized results. Okay. The impact is this keeps Google ahead of competitors, maintaining its position as the top search engine. Okay. So think about that. All right. We talked about this on a previous episode, how AI, everybody is implementing AI and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We believe that, ChatGPT sparked a lot of this, and then like the Mid Journeys and all these different, companies, started putting out this AI stuff, and this stuff is really, it's working.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, Caesar, those tools are awesome, to assist you with, getting your brand out there,
right.
Because ChatGPT, we do use Chat. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Nothing.
Right?
And it's more helpful than you know. It just being able to utilize it or having something like this better than a dictionary. But
go to the library and you can. No, let me stop.
Now you have it right in your hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, that AI is everything.
Right. But just the fact that Google is bringing that into their their software, their company. Also, we mentioned Apple. Caesar mentioned Apple as well. They're putting in AI powered Siri. Right.
Yeah.
For the iPhone 16.
Okay.
So everything is starting to use AI. But I will say something about this here when they're talking about Google. It says maintaining its position as the top search engine. I do believe I heard something that YouTube is actually the top search engine, which is crazy because YouTube is not a search engine, but a lot of people go to YouTube to find stuff out.
Me too.
Right?
I do too.
What did you? Okay, Kim did the word of the day. And we both was trying to make sure that we was saying it right.
Right.
Where did you go to find how to say it?
Google.
You went to Google?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
YouTube.
You went to YouTube.
I went to YouTube.
Okay, but did you Google it though? And then did it pull up a YouTube video? You went straight to YouTube.
Went straight to YouTube because I've before many years ago I discovered that YouTube you could put a word in there and it'll actually say it.
Yeah.
So you know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
But Google, now I will say this: Google does do the same thing, but I just went to the video because I knew that where I could.
But the fact that you went to YouTube instead of to Google for that,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it's something out there that lets you know that I think YouTube is like. I
started to go to Google.
You did, was YouTube was right?
But I went to YouTube.
Yeah. It's crazy. But again, y'all, this is just utilizing the tools that are coming to assist you, right? To get the results that you're looking to achieve, right? And this whole entire conversation is just about adjusting, right? To stay relevant, to bring different customers to your brand, right? Like we talked about companies that added different things to their menu or something like that, right? To bring a different group of individuals to their brand and whatnot. So yeah, this is real cool.
Yeah.
We only got a couple minutes left and we're going to save this next half for the next episode. Kim, I think this was pretty good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think this was pretty good.
I do too.
Right?
It was pretty good. It
was. So listen, y'all, again, if this is your first time joining us, first time watching Quit for What, me and Kim are here every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. EST.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We here to motivate, educate, and inspire. You know? And we greatly appreciate everybody who's joined us. Right. And I hope that, y'all got something from this conversation. And if you're a regular, I hope you get something from all of our conversations. Yes. Right. And just to know that if you missed the episode, you can go to YouTube and see our previous episodes. Right. So yeah, it's pretty cool, Kim.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. So greatly appreciate y'all. Kim, is there anything that you want to say to the people before we jump off?
No, just have an amazing night.
Have an amazing night.
Yeah, have a great one.
Yeah, and enjoy the rest of your week. All right? Stay safe. Okay?
Watch your mail.
You said watch your mail. What you talking about?
I was at the post office.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. I said,
And I actually seen this, guys, real quick.
Okay.
That scam that's going around.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like a real thing. Like, this guy was in there, and the post office representative ran the box that he received in the mail, and he was like, "Yeah, it's a scam. Do not scan that. Those, you get a box in the mail, you don't know where it came from.
Right.
Do not scan that QR code, because what happens is it releases all your information in your phone numbers, pictures. They have access to everything in your phone if you scan that QR code.
Yeah. It's getting bad.
Yeah,
It's getting bad.
Please be careful.
That's right. I ain't know where you was going with that. You know what I'm saying? I said, be safe. You like, watch your mail. I'm like, what? That's
Be
what's up.
safe.
You're right. You're right. It's fitting, Kim. Thank you so
Yes.
much for adding that to the conversation.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So listen, y'all, I'm going to say this to you all as well. We may pause, we may pivot, but we don't quit.
Yes.
Okay? And then I'm going to leave y'all with what I always leave y'all with, and that is to do what you got to do to make it happen. Don't give up. Quit for what? Until next time. Peace.